When I was a kid with no money, I remember looking at the toys sold by sidewalk vendors and thinking they were the best things on earth. I remember how as soon as my grandmother would reward me with 10 pesos, yes, during those days you could buy a cheap, obviously, toy with it. I would head off to the vendor across our canteen business and choose whatever toy my 10 pesos could buy. That's why Ronnel Pascua's painting resonates deeply with me, but not so much because it reminds me of my childhood, but I'm happy to see kids yearning for cheap plastic toys, especially today's generation that knows only how to play something that needs Wi Fi. Four are crowding the storefront, looking at a toy that is hidden from us. We can only guess what's holding them captive, so much so that one kid has one knee up and his hand hanging onto the screen. So near and yet so far. The kid on the right is separated from the four, and his attention is elsewhere. Although he's the smallest, it's easy to assume that he's the youngest. His backpack is more for teens. It may be smaller compared to the four, but it doesn't have kitty designs on it. The kid with the knee up has a similar backpack design, only bigger. It doesn't look full, so he really doesn't need the bag that big. Perhaps it's a hand me down. It is easy to miss the girl on the far left because Pascua does not paint her with long hair with a ribbon or with a pink bag. It is interesting that she is as beholden to the mysterious toy. Kids their age don't necessarily like to mingle with the opposite sex, but the object of their attention binds them together. Although they seem to be on their way home from school looking like they've all the time in the world, I don't think they come from the same school. Look at their bottom uniform. They're all different. No two are wearing the same uniform. So they're not friends or classmates either. They're strangers who just happen to be gawking at something. It kind of reminds me how people gather to watch a department store employee doing a demo of a kitchen gadget. In Pascua's world, there's no COVID as the kids are coming from school and they're not wearing a mask. Or maybe it's pre COVID times. But I would like to look ahead and say maybe it's post COVID times where our kids can go back to school to see their friends and classmates face to face and see their faces without the mask. Kids need their childhood. Innocent childhood days are essential. Art is essential.